Before you unsubscribe or go down to the comments and call me an idiot or a shill, let me explain first just what happened. Ever since the OPXY was released a few days ago, I've been watching pretty much every minute of content I can find about it, just so I can understand what makes it so special to warrant such a hefty price tag. Besides the desk, it's Teenage Engineering's most expensive release to date, and most of the hate surrounding the release has been price related, as is tradition. I've read hundreds of comments on these videos, and a common thread in all of them seems to be a general distrust of YouTubers and reviewers' opinions on the device, mainly because they're reviewing something that they didn't pay for. Now, this distrust is not uncommon, but in this case especially, the price is a major pain point of said device. So I can see how it carries more weight in this scenario. This was also true for the OP1 Field, by the way, and a big reason why I never bought one was precisely that I did have access to big discounts with my affiliate marketing partners, and I did feel that even though I could be as objective and honest as I am in my other videos, I couldn't really give a complete opinion if I was actually getting it at a much lower price than anyone else was. Now, I am not for 1 second doubting the good intentions of my friends Ura, Ricky, or Cuckoo, or anyone else for that matter who got one for review. At least in the case of Ricky and Ura, I know these guys, and we text back and forth all the time, and they really are truly passionate people who would not sell out years of building trust with their viewers just to get a free device. I made an entire video of what I think about this whole getting gear for video stuff and the reviewer bias, and I'll link it somewhere up here, but whatever your position is on that marketing model, I do understand why people have a hard time thinking that there is no bias, especially when a big part of the OP1 experience is putting down that much money where your mouth is. I can certainly see how not suffering the cost of this device makes for, at best, an incomplete review, no matter how good the intentions of the reviewer. So the only way to make a completely transparent review then would be for someone to actually bite the bullet. No sponsors, no discounts, no gear for video, just your old school, I bought this device and here's what I think about it, YouTube review. And that's where I come in. See, I'm gonna get this thing, no discounts, no affiliate partners. I'm not even gonna use my affiliate links. I'm buying it from a store that I'm not affiliated with it at all. Now, as I said in the video before this one, I'm not exactly the target demographic for this anymore, and I'm not buying this without it being an enormous effort. I happened to get lucky and sell a few things a few days ago and decided it was time to abuse my credit card again in the name of science. But trust me, I will be holding this device to an excruciatingly high standard. It better blow my mind and a whole lot more for what this thing costs. Also, I hope to be able to answer some questions about it that I can't seem to find answers for anywhere, like how do you export your work into a DAW, for example? Let me know in the comments below if there's any other things that you'd like to know about the XY so I can check them out when I explore it. Now, believe me, I have struggled a lot with this decision because I know the animosity that surrounds the XY and TE. I know lots of you might even feel angry or even disappointed for me feeding Teenage Engineering. To you I say, I hope you understand. And if you know me by now, you know I can't resist interesting gear, no matter how controversial. Now don't get me wrong, even though I might get a few clicks out of this, I highly doubt that this will ever be a financially sound decision by any measure, unless I get extremely lucky or if I end up selling it secondhand for a really good price. But then you don't get into synth YouTube to get rich. You do it because you love music and you love music gear. As I said before, I had the same feelings for the OP1 Field, but knowing the original just never felt like I could spend that kind of cash and feel good about myself. In the case of the XY, there are two major differences. First off, I am genuinely intrigued by a few of the features that this thing offers. Specifically, I was watching Shimmery's demo that had the the brain thing doing transpositions between like F minor and C major and...
Hi everyone, let's take a look at brain. And then I play a note or a chord. I'm playing a C minor. It transposed it. So now all the melody is in C minor.
I was like, damn, I need to check that out. See, transposition of sequences has always been a bit of a white whale for me, since most of the devices that I've used that offer sequence transposition, except for maybe the Oxy 1, usually mess up whatever the harmonic relationships in the song are, and either are mostly unusable in most cases or not sequenceable, which the XY can do. This and a few other unique features seem to work pretty well on the XY. The second major difference is that right now I'm in a very privileged position since I currently own most of the XY's main competition. Without holding back any punches, I can make a whole series comparing the XY against the M8, the MPC, the Deluge, the Push 3, Tracker Mini, and so on. And that possibility of giving you an honest and unbiased review and comparison, that really excites me. That, and of course, let's address the elephant in the room. There is a huge amount of gas that got to me. Let's be real here, you don't get to the point of having a whole YouTube synth channel because you're really good at controlling your synth impulses and you're not willing to make ridiculous purchases. Now, I know that this is a controversial device, but for better or for worse, it is one of a kind, and I think it would be valuable for someone to actually take the time to dissect it and put it up against its peers and show the world in what ways does it actually hold up or not. I really would love to offer an honest-to-God, fair and unbiased viewpoint, especially one where I'm still feeling that gaping void in my bank account. And yes, I will rip it a new one if I find even the smallest thing that annoys me, because for that price, I'm gonna be a catty little bitch. I really hope you join me in this exploration, because I really feel that this is gonna be a fun time. Best case scenario, for those who love it, I may be able to offer solace that the thing is actually unique. And worst case scenario, if you feel I got scammed, I'll be able to confirm to those who hate it that indeed, you should just get a MacBook Pro and a dock. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video useful, or at least entertaining. Have a great week. See you next time.